This is ANN News Brief.
The United Nations Children's Fund says livelihoods of farmers and herders in Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger are being destroyed by increasing drought and flooding brought on by climate change. These and other factors create suffering and poverty among children. UNICEF says at least 5 million children are on the receiving end of increasing violence in Africa's Sahel region. The agency says children are also victims of abductions, recruitment as soldiers, sexual assault, and other forms of abuse. UNICEF says it is working with its partners to provide urgently needed support and protection, education, health, and other life-saving needs to Sahelian children, but would need more than $200 million this year to accomplish this goal. It is appealing to the international community for assistance. The Rwandan government says 10% of its budget set aside for prisons goes into building infrastructure. International Committee of the Red Cross says 70% of the prisons around the world are overpopulated. A 4-day workshop is currently underway in Kigali to look into issues of prison infrastructure. The Red Cross and 9 African countries are present at the gathering. Head of ICRC delegation in Rwanda, Francis Morellon, says the issues of infrastructure hampers the freedom of prisoners in Africa.
Ultimately, you will spend more money in rebuilding things than just maintaining it. So you can, in having a more sustainable approach, have better results that is cheaper for the taxpayer and allow you to have better standards, both for the people working in the detention and as well for the detainees themselves.
Global prison statistics shows that at least 11 million persons are imprisoned on 5 continents, where more than 120 countries still have infrastructure problems. We'll be right back.
Whether in your house, at your office, on your phone or online, we are there. We have the facts behind the headlines. We cut to the chase with the news you really need. We cover every angle. We are the bigger, better news network. We are African News Network, ANN. Watch ANN News on MITV from a truly African spirit.
Liberia will soon resume oil exploration in the country after years of abandonment. This was announced earlier this week by President George Weah during his State of the Nation speech in Parliament. He said bids to resume offshore oil and gas exploration will be launched in April. The president has been under economic pressure as rampant inflation and demonstrations have plagued the country. Civil wars and the 2014 Ebola crisis have decimated the country's economy. The country hopes revenues from oil will turn around its fortunes. That is ANN News Brief at 10. For details on these and other breaking stories, visit our website, annafrica.news. Conversation continues on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at ANN Africa TV. I'm Lucy Adeyemi.